Hello, thank you for tuning in to Fit Prescriptions. Today we're going to talk about 5 neck stretches that can really increase the flexibility of your neck and decrease some pain. So I know you'll want to watch these and then even try them with me as we go along. But let's back up just a minute. Why are so many people having neck issues? One of the main reasons is because today we have a lot of our social media, our cell phones, our laptops, all right out in front. So that causes a look down and a lot of overstretching and rounding of the shoulders. So we have a lot of forward head problems. We have a lot of shoulders collapsing forward so that the shoulder blades are in protraction too much instead of retracting back. So you've got all this forward head syndrome going on because of our posture. So we're going to look at some ways to correct that and stretch those muscles that are too tight. The first one is just called side turns. So what's important in this is the breathing. So we're going to inhale when I'm facing center and exhale when I get turned to the right. You know, hold just a few seconds. This is more rhythmic because you're going to breathe in and exhale. So we're going to start facing center. So breathe in, turn to the right, exhale, come back to center, inhale, turn left, exhale, back to center, inhale, to the right, exhale, and you get the picture. So you want to do like 5 or 6 rounds, let's say 6, 3 on each side, and it's just slow with your breathing. You don't have to hold too long, but it's like you hear something to your right and you're going to turn and look. Don't turn your body, just use the neck to turn. All right, the second one is a standing neck stretch. And I love this one. This one you can use some a weight or dumbbell, a kettlebell. What I'm going to use today is because we're actually in Franklin, Tennessee. We've been moving our daughter all weekend to a new space here, and our necks are tight and stiff, so this is actually a great timing for us. But we're here in Franklin, so I just have a gallon jug of my hydrate water that I love. So I'm going to hold that in my right hand because that's causing a little bit of a pull on the right shoulder. So it doesn't need to be too heavy. And so what you're going to do at this point is look straight and then tilt your ear toward your right shoulder. So you can just tilt your ear toward your right shoulder, hold for 10 seconds, and then come back to center. Now when I say that, you come back to center, that is you can progress this stretch as well. So the progression, if you've got that and it felt like you feel the stretch with no pain, I don't want you to feel pain in these stretches, then you're going to tilt your ear, and then progression would be to drop your chin down toward your chest just a little. So that would be here, here, and drop. Now if that causes any pain, then you're here, tilt the ear. And I've seen some people when they tilt their ear, they really are really have limited range of motion. So don't try to go back or forward, just drop your ear. And if you can't get very far, that's okay, because the stretch is coming all the way here from the weight that's pulling down. Okay, that's the second stretch, and I love this one, it feels great. All right, the third one is called the chicken wing. Chicken wing may be a little difficult for some. If you're tight through your shoulders, then we can do a modification. So what you're going to do is take your left hand, place it on your left hip, behind, take your right hand, grab your fingertips if you can. If you have tight shoulders, it may be hard. Grab your fingertips, and then you're going to pull your left hand that's on the left hip to your right hip. So it's going to look like this. So here, here, pull it across. All right, so we're stretching here, and you're going to tilt your ear towards your right shoulder and drop your chin down. And then other side, right hand to right hip, grab your fingertips, pull them across, drop your ear. Now when I say chin down, if that's difficult, then don't do that. I want this to feel like a stretch, not painful, although if you're very tight, you're going to feel something here. So you're going to grab here, come across, tilt, and lower. Now that's a chicken wing, and hold those about 10 to 20 seconds. And I'm saying 6 rounds, 3 on each side. And if you have more time, do more. The next one is called the Levator scapular stretch, which is a muscle that goes down the back of your neck. And a lot of people really have tightness in this muscle. So you need something to brace your arm on. So I'm just going to use this pole right here. So your elbow is above your shoulder. You're just standing even with the object, and elbow here. And you're going to we're stretching this muscle. So you're going to tilt and drop your chin. So when I say drop your chin, just kind of look down to the opposite side. Oh, you'll definitely feel this stretch. Hold it. And then up. Now I would go ahead and do a couple more on this side while you're here. Then go to the other side, elbow above your shoulder, feet shoulder width apart, look straight ahead, then look over, drop your chin down. Just chin towards your chest. Oh, that feels great. Then kind of shrug out of that one. The last one is a passive stretch, which means we're going to be laying down. This one you can do when you get up in the mornings, or it's hard to do during the workday, but this is a great one, especially if you're having neck issues. What happens as we age and as we get that forward head, we lose the curvature in the back of our neck, and that causes lots and lots of issues all the way down the spine. You know, our body, and I've said this 1,000 times, is one kinetic chain. So if you're off up here, you're going to be off all the way down your spine, and it's going to cause issues all up and down the kinetic chain. So let's focus on getting this chain healthy and your posture in good alignment. So this passive stretch, you're going to lay down. I've got a towel out here. You can get a yoga mat if you wish. And you're just going to, first of all, let me just lay down and show you to relax. Just relax your neck. Don't go to sleep. Then you're going to grab a towel, and I've got a bigger towel. This may be too big. No, actually that feels pretty good, but you want it just in the curvature of your neck. And you're just going to lay like this and kind of lift your chin up, and just let that your natural curve come back in. And just lay here about 30 or 40 seconds. And if it's too much, or if you feel like there's a string, then I would like for you to drop your towel down to something smaller, maybe like a hand towel rolled up like this. Put this behind your neck. And then lift your chin. And see, I don't really feel that one that much, because I think the curvature in my neck is okay, but if your curvature in your neck is compromised, this will be plenty. So you can start with this one and then maybe progress up a little bit. Lifting the chin helps exaggerate the stretch just a little. And then you can also kind of use this towel, and this is just a FYI, to get up instead of using your neck. Like lots of people have trouble just lifting their head up, so they can use this to get their head up and then come back up to a seated position. So that is a great passive neck stretch that I would highly recommend. If that's the only one you do, that would be a great one to get that curvature back into your neck and get you out of some pain. So thanks for joining me today at Fit Prescriptions and our 5 great neck stability, flexibility, and strengthening exercises that I just showed you, and we'll be doing some more for different areas of the spine. But for today, let's start with a couple of those and then progress all the way to all 5. Thank you.